G'day cocktail lovers, I hope you've been keeping well. Hope you're ready for another cocktail. This one to celebrate Bastille Day, France's national day where the people stormed the Bastille, sick of the aristocracy ruling over them. Then we had the whole thing with guillotines and whatnot that no editorializing, but I think there is a lot of the I think they see themselves as aristocracy, the billionaire class, and I think a lot of them should read a history book. That's all I'm going to say. Just read a history book and find out what has historically happened, and maybe pay attention. Just saying. But anyway, this is a French cocktail. If I, again, reading the history of this one, apparently invented around 2010 by Arthur Coombe at the Curio Parlour Bar in Paris, and I'm adapting it somewhat for my own ingredients and tastes, but it features some very well-known French ingredients, and I'm improvising with a few others. But, oh, did I say what it's called? It's called Purgatoire à la Française, or French Purgatory, which is a terrible name for a drink, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty good drink. So I'm going to give it a go, and probably spend the rest of my life wondering why someone called this drink Purgatory. But first we need to make it, so let's do that now. First up, we have some cognac. We're doing 45 mils, 1.5 ounces. And sharp-eyed might go, oh look, it's from the Kirkland region of France. It is actually proper, real French XO cognac. I got it from Costco. Costco actually buy a lot of their spirits from really quite reputable distilleries, and then they have to keep it secret where they brought it from so it doesn't tarnish the expensive brand. But this, as you can see, I've been knocking it off, actually pretty good. Bottle's a bit awkward, but we'll go now with 45 mils, 1.5 ounces of cognac. The recipe also calls for Yellow Chartreuse, a French product, which I do not have. I have green chartreuse, but that's actually a reasonably different flavor to Yellow Chartreuse. And I have this Australian alternative that is actually a very good Yellow Chartreuse substitute, Outback Liqueur, Ocar Gold, from the South Australian Applewood distillery. I really like this one, and we're going to add 15 mils, half an ounce, Yellow Chartreuse if you have it, or a suitable replacement. This drink also calls for 20 mils or 2/3 of an ounce of Punt E Mes, which is what we refer to as a full-bodied vermouth. Look, you could substitute this with just a vermouth you have, but it's actually worth getting Punt E Mes if you like vermouth at all, or you're making drinks that have vermouth. Punt E Mes it's got very much its own flavour, and it's worth having and experimenting with, but you can go with the vermouth you have, really. But I'm going to go 20 mils, 2/3 of an ounce of Punt E Mes. As a final touch, the recipe calls for 5 mils of a peated Islay Scotch to give it a little bit of a smoky flavour. I could go with that, but I just thought for fun. I'm also improvising with what I have. This is a small batch whiskey from local distillery Starwood. This is their mesquite smoked malt. Very limited edition they made. And obviously, if you know what mesquite smoke is, that's like your American barbecue smoke flavour, which is different to peated, but it's still a really nice smoky flavour. So I thought it'd be fun. This would add just that interesting little smoke note to it. I'm going to use my bar spoon because 5 mils is about a bar spoon. So we do 5 mils or a bar spoon of something smoky from the realm of whiskey. This is a stirred cocktail, so we add some ice to our glass. I'm going to stir that down. Given it's all booze, we're chilling it and getting a little dilution as well. About 30 revolutions. We strain this into a Nick and Nora glass. You've got that lovely rich colour, largely coming from the cognac and Punt E Mes. But let's give it a go, the Purgatoire à la Française. Oh, do you like boozy drinks? I like boozy drinks. And this one, this is nice. You've got some nice fruit notes coming through. It's not actually that intense. A lot of all booze cocktails can be quite intense. I find this one relatively gentle. And yeah, just adding that little bit of a smoky whiskey. It's almost like you just get this very light, smoky aftertaste. It's a good balance between those elements, quite honestly. I like this one. Suitable tribute for Bastille Day. And I don't know if anyone French actually watches, or if maybe you're like me, where you just take the opportunity. Oh, look, it's someone's day. I'll have a drink in their honor. Here's one you could have for France's National Day. Honestly, because France has given so much to the world of cocktails and booze generally, yeah, they deserve a little hat tip for that, if nothing else. So I'm going to sign off and finish this off. Hey, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, it would be great if you did subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. And join in for who knows what is going to come next. But I know what's coming in my immediate future. I'm going to finish this. So in the meantime, I hope you look after yourself, look after people around you. But until I see you again, cheers.